Blessings, Fierce Butterflies. It's Coach Renee. I'm back with another video. As always, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I wanted to come in and chit chat with you all real quick while I sip on me a cup of hot, good tasting coffee this morning. So I just wanted to come in real quick and chit chat because I have some new subscribers over here in the Fierce Butterfly Nation. So I wanted to come in and just reintroduce myself. I am Coach Renee Jones. I'm an author. I've written 2 books. The first book is titled Let Go and Let God, The Path of Freedom. I talked about my struggles in life, overcoming low self-esteem, depression, drug addiction, bad relationships, the death of my mother. I talked about my struggles, and although I don't recommend that everybody write a book and put their business out there, but I know what God called me to do and equipped me to do, and he gave me the shoulders to stand on it. So I talked about that, and I must say that that book has been a blessing to so many people because I get the testimonies about how they are now able to deal with certain things that they go through in life because they saw how I was able to process things and allow God to see me through. So I know that putting my business out there was not in vain. I wrote that book in 2011. I also wrote a second book titled And the Beat Goes On. I talked about my son's life, his death, the lives he saved through organ donation, and I also talked about my will to go on. So, you know, I thought I had been through everything I was going through in life when I wrote that first book, but my God, little did I know, because one day after releasing my first book, my 19-year-old son was shot and in a drive-by shooting, and unfortunately he passed away on October 31st 2011. And of course that put me into la la land. I don't know any other way to describe it. And so while in la la land, I almost lost my mind. I almost gave up on life. I couldn't process it. And so in 2014, I got myself in a better place. I started seeing a therapist and stuff. And so I stopped writing out the journey that I was on, trying to recover from that tragedy. So I talked about going through that process of coping with the loss of a child. Both books are linked below. You can check that out on Amazon, and it'll be a tremendous blessing to your life, because one thing for sure, you know, with me, it was my son, but one thing I know, when you love your family or your friends, some people, you know, friends are closer than family sometimes. And so if you dealt with any type of death of a loved one and you're having a hard time to process it and cope with it, that'll be a great read for you as well. So I invite you to click those links below and check out those books. So there, I'm an author, I'm a mentor. I'm a mentor to teenagers, young adults, women, men. I've been doing that pretty much all of my life. I just decided in, I think, 2014 to become certified as a mentor, so I did that. Of course, I'm a Donate Life ambassador because when we lost our son, we decided to say yes to organ donation. And because of that, I have become a Donate Life ambassador. I go into different locations and share my story about my son's life and why we decided to say yes to organ donation. And so I go in, I help educate people about organ donation, because we know we have a lot of myths out there. And while we are afraid to say yes to organ donation, we hear the horror stories about people finding their loved ones and their organs were missing and all kind of stuff. And so I go out and I help to educate people, and also I get people signed up and registered to become organ donors. And also I am a certified life coach. I'm a life coach to women, and I'm a life coach to men as well. I recently started taking on men clients. I think about 2 years ago, I started taking on men clients because they were like, hey, we need help too. So I was like, okay, let's see how this work out. But my last client, I am so proud of him, because when I got with him, he had all these dreams and he had this vision for his life, but he just didn't know how to put one foot in front of the other, so to speak, when it comes to manifesting those dreams. And so I took him on as a client, and let me tell you, he is now a certified life coach. He's a certified motivational speaker. He owns his own successful business. Let me tell you, I'm so proud of him. I was like, sister girl, help you to do all that. I enjoy what I do. And like I tell people, if I really be honest, I've been doing it all my life. You know, as a teenager, I can remember women coming to me, talking to me about their marital problems, and I wasn't even in a relationship. And then I would tell them to do stuff, and they come back like, "Ooh, girl, thank you so much. That worked." And I was like, "That worked?" I was like, "Y'all listening to me?" But yeah, but it comes natural. It's a gift from God. And a little bit about me, and I wanted to share that with you all. Listen, I want you all to know why it's important that you subscribe to the channel, because sometimes when you don't subscribe and you don't click that notification bell, you may be missing a thing that you need to help you through whatever you may be going through at that time. So make sure y'all subscribe, not only for that reason, but we need to grow the Fierce Butterfly Nation. And I'm going to tell you why we need to grow it. It's not just so that I can have large numbers. It's because I know that we live in a world where there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of confusion, you know, there's so much going on, and we know that the enemy comes in to try to steal, kill, and destroy that joy, that peace, that happiness down on the inside of us. I mean, think about it. Don't you get up sometimes and you're feeling good, you're feeling great, and I'm telling you, just, you can get in traffic, you understand? And some impatient person just want to get all into the road rage. People are always trying to affect our day, affect our lives, affect our thinking. So it's important that we always have a safe place to run to, because yes, we pray and we believe and we trust, but sometimes we just need to connect with one another down here on earth, and God wants that for us. You know, that's what God put us here for, to be a help one to the other. He didn't put us here to only pray. You know, that's one of the reasons why he say faith without works is dead. If we only pray, trust, and believe God, but not work towards building our relationship while we're here on earth, then what good is faith gonna do? You understand? So that don't only, faith without works don't only work with what you're trying to achieve, you know, as a goal and as something tangible, but it's also when it comes to building relationships with one another. I mean, you can't have a good marriage if you don't work towards it. You can't have a good friendship if you don't work towards it. So I like to come in and give you some tools that will help you to not only uplift yourself, but you can also share and uplift someone else with it as well. So that's why we need to make sure that you all share the channel, so that we can grow the Fierce Butterfly Nation, so that we all will have a safe haven to run into. Sometimes we just need a word. You understand? We just need a word. It's just so we can hold ourselves together, so that when I see the enemy coming in to interrupt my peace and to try to steal my joy, you know what? Let me take a visit over in the Fierce Butterfly Nation. I'm sure it's something or someone over there that's going to say something to give me something to hold on to, so that I don't fall prey to the games that you out here playing. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, make sure y'all join the Fierce Butterfly Nation. Subscribe to the channel. But again, I wanted to come in real quick and reintroduce myself because of the new subscribers. And I want to say once again, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fierce Butterfly Nation. So let's make sure we get those numbers up, and we're going to do that by sharing the channel and encouraging others to subscribe to the channel. Over here, I like to do giveaways. As a matter of fact, recently I have 3 major supporters. They're always making comments, sharing my videos, liking the videos. So they like to participate with the Fierce Butterfly Nation. And because of that, I wanted to let them know how much I appreciated them. And so I made sure I sent them a gift to let them know. As a matter of fact, I have one more gift that's going out this morning. And that's what we do over here. We keep it positive. We keep it clean. And we keep it friendly. That's what we do. That's all I wanted to share. Again, I can't say it enough. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fierce Butterfly Nation. Now let's all do what we do best. Let's be good to ourselves and let's be good to one another because it makes the world a much happier place. Blessings. I love y'all. Mwah.